Hey guys, what is up? My name is Tech Justin and we are back again with another DozaCraft FTB Infinity modded server. And in this episode today, I'm going to be showing you guys what I've actually completed on the mana room, which is quite a lot. I got quite a lot of it done, and I can't wait to show you guys. I think it's pretty epic. It seems like it's going to be pretty sweet. Right here, this is where it is. I still haven't done one of the doors yet. And like I said, in the last episode I was talking about maybe doing a full wall. I think it would be cool if it would just whoosh, the whole wall would go up, and I think that's the route that I might go. I don't know yet. I'm still not sure, but look at this. Right here we have 16 mana pools going. Now, not every one of them is generating mana at the moment, and that's because my tree farm, here I'll show you guys over here. This is my tree farm, or my coal farm, and right now it's still trying to like get caught up. It's only been running for so long, so not all of the droppers are completely full of coal, and so all the droppers, you know, one dropper has to fill all the way up with coal before it'll send the coal to another dropper. So quite a bit of them are filled up. Those are the ones that are blasting right now. Eventually it will catch itself up. But what we've got here is we've got a harvester. Underneath here is a planter full of oak saplings. I kind of tried to expedite it a little bit, so I made a fertilizer to try and fertilize some of this. To be honest, I don't know if that fertilizer is making anything go any quicker or not. It's kind of hard to tell. I figured I would be seeing more trees popping up, and I don't. So I'm going to have to do some research in that and see if maybe I have to lower it down a level, if I have to bring it up a level. I'm not for sure, but pretty much what the situation is we've got the planter. The planter's going to plant the saplings. The harvester right here, it harvests the trees. It brings the items down, and right here is an alloy smelter. So it will send the wood into the alloy smelter. The alloy smelter is going to smelt the wood down, and it's going to turn it into coal, which will send it into this box right here. It's called a cache or a cache. I believe. I don't know. I could be wrong there, but. So once it hits, once the coal hits this, it goes through the cable into this ender chest. Like I see some of this other stuff ends up finding its way in there. It may still need some tweaks, but we're getting it figured out. And we'll do that, and then we'll just take this wood, and we can throw the wood in the smelter. It'll turn that into coal. So what happens is that this comes out from here, goes into this ender chest. This ender chest has a duplicate up in here, and I put these sound mufflers in because all the clicking from the droppers. But here's the sister or duplicate ender chest, and once this gets its coal, it will send it out to all of the droppers. What you're looking at is also 16 droppers, and then 16 redstone timers. This took me a little while to build, guys, on top of making the whole area. And then right here, look at all of them. I kept calling them endo blooms. They're called endo flames, is what they're called. But look at them all, just sitting there, just generating that mana. I mean, isn't that awesome? See, those ones over there, these still don't have any yet going on. Some of these over here do. This one looks like it might be full, but this over here for sure is just generating tons of mana right now. So technically, what we're looking at is in just one of these squares, we should be generating double the amount of mana that I had in the towers out front. Because the towers it was 6 per tower, so 6 times 3, that's 18. So it'd be 18 of these endo flames. This one square that we're looking at has 36 endo flames in it. Okay, that took me the longest, was making the endo flames, guys. Um, that took me a while, just constantly just harvesting these flowers, and then you can take the petals from the flowers, break them down, and then you can take the broken down, you mix it with bone meal, and you can make fertilizer that will sprout specifically just Botania plants. And then I had to go through and I had to harvest all them plants to get enough materials from the plants to be able to make these. But just this one square is 36. We have 4 squares. Guys, that is 144 endo flames. So right now, like I said, it's not 100% operational. I would say probably 65% operational. And hopefully, like I said, once that tree farm catches back up, hopefully it'll be 100% operational, and we are going to have so much mana. I mean, it's just going to be pouring out of us. We're not even going to know what to do with it. Probably one of the next steps that I'm going to be doing is working on auto crafting the mana tablets. So if I can make it where it auto crafts them tablets, it will drop the tablet on the mana pool and then harvest it on its own, I believe is how that works. I've read some stuff on some forums that some guys have come up with an idea, ideas, or they've done it themselves, and that's something that I might want to look into doing. As long as the coal farm can hold up, I really don't care too much, because it's making coal. We'll have infinite coal, so whatever coal drops in here and dissipates, we're not going to be losing out on anything. But yeah, all the clicking, I mean, there's 16 clicks that click when this happens. So it was actually quite loud, on top of all the mana blasts that were going on. And like I said, that's not even 100% operational. It was loud, so I made a couple sound mufflers, 5 of them, in order to die down the sound in this room, so that whenever we're in here, we're not just getting bombarded by all that noise. But this is what I ended up doing. I didn't get a chance to decorate this room yet to kind of, make it match the rest of the other rooms. But that's because it's a work in progress. I wanted to show you guys how much that I had done so far. And like I said, I may have to tweak this out a little bit and try and get a better idea on how this works. I was kind of messing with it. I tried doing just one sapling. That didn't seem to change anything. I don't know if I'm using the fertilizer correctly. I've never actually used a fertilizer before. I always just bone meal it. Realistically, I probably could. Let's see, is it even... Yeah, see, it hasn't taken anything out of these chests since I've put it in here. But what we can do is... Oh, that was kind of dumb of me. There we go, okay. Wrong button. We should be able to bone meal the crap out of this thing until it grows. See, I don't know if that's what it's doing, is if it's not... Because I know that the tree has to register, like, height. It has to register height, because see, it can only grow a tree that is so tall, so that it can I think maybe if I raise the roof or the ceiling, if I make the ceiling a little bit taller, that might make it easier for them to grow, and then we might start seeing a little bit more progress coming out of this, I guess. I think that might be it. I've never made a tree farm underground before either. Normally they're just outside so they can grow as big as they want, or however. So I think that's one of the things, is that we're limited to our height, and that could be one possibility. Oh, I can get mob spawn in there. I don't want that. Am I getting any wood? It wouldn't surprise me. I probably got wood and saplings in this stupid ender chest. Sure do. Everything's in there. I need to figure out how to stop that. There we go. Doesn't look like mobs can spawn anywhere else for right now. I just wanted to block that off. I don't want nothing to pop in on us. All this can get pulled out of there. Yeah, that wood. It looks like the wood isn't even going into the smeltery anymore. Like, it's not even going in there. I don't know. I think I might have to figure out. I'm definitely gonna have to do some more research and working on this. But you guys, see, Cole went through it that time. So I don't know if I need to have more in there. I guess I could try to do another one of the caches for wood. I'm not for certain. I'm gonna have to do some more research on it, but for some reason it just seemed like it didn't want to make my coal. It just wanted to put wood in here. Either way, we kind of have the start of this. I need to do some more work on the coal farm, but once we get that coal farm 100% operational, I mean, this is going to be pretty sweet. Just, isn't it sick, all that green flow coming down from the ceiling? I thought this was a pretty cool idea. And it's just a mana generation room. I want to do some more decorating in here. I was thinking with some micro blocks, and make it, maybe try and turn it into a little bit of a garden. Put some of the Botania plants in here, to decorate it up a little bit. I don't know, maybe some flower pots around or something. I'll get to that here in the future. Definitely want to decorate it. I think I'm going to extend this direction, outside of here this way, here soon within the next episode, hopefully, if I can get that coal farm situated, and put the altar that we have outside that I was making the terra steel on, put that over there, and then we'll extend this way when the time comes to start working on the mana enchanter, so that we can start doing some enchantments. And that's something that I really want to get into, is doing that. So that's kind of my goals for the near future here. But yeah, I wanna rip this wall down, and get that altar back in here. I was gonna bring the pedal apothecary down, and I'm thinking I might put that right here where this torch is, dead in the middle of this room. I think that would look pretty sweet. Kind of put some decorations around it or something. I got to work on the wall or the door. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it with the living wood or the living stone, but I wanted to use something that was Botania related, so that like when we come down in here, this would be like the central hub, and we have a seared brick for the Tigger's construct, a red living wood for the Botania, and then whichever direction we decide to go for the next mod that we're going to jump into. Like I said, I definitely want to get into witchery, and then there's also Thumbcraft. So we'll see, depending on which way we want to go. But yeah, as of right now, guys, this is what I've got, and I'm pretty stoked. We'll actually go up, and let me grab my wand of the forest. Let's turn this on real quick. And there's my wand. Okay, we can put all this in here for now. Let's grab my wand and let's see how much mana we have going. So what's this one? Ooh, almost a quarter. That one's over a half. Not too much. That one's at a quarter. That one's almost a half. That one's just under. Look at that. I mean, that's so much mana, guys. We were beforehand with them 3 towers. You know, we were getting a half a pool, a full pool after like a few hours. This has only been running for a few hours, and because we've got multiple pools, I mean, we're getting half pool here, half pool there, half pool here. So that's pretty exciting. I'm quite excited about that, on how much mana we're actually generating. I did notice in the NEI, let me see if this is a thing or not. I'm going to do some research on, but right here is a mana pump. I'm not for sure what that does, but if that will pump from pool to pool, I think I might try to make where it'll pump from these pools, the mana pools that we have in this room, and see if we can't maybe pump it to different locations. Like, you know, we've got the altar for the Terra Steel, and then we're going to be doing the enchantments over here, and we're going to need mana to do the enchantments. So I wonder if I can't maybe designate these 8 pools here for the mana enchantments, and then these 8 pools for the altar to make the Terra Steel in. I don't know, it's just some thoughts that I'm having. You know, I'm kind of thinking out loud with you guys here. But I'm kind of curious on what this mana pump does. Normally you get like a shift to be able to detail. I don't know where that is. Or, not that I don't know where it is. It doesn't do anything. We got a mana prism. I'm not for sure what that's for. Here's the enchanter. But we have to first start getting into layout. There's a specific layout that you have to have with some obsidian. Right here is the mana pylons. And then I believe there's a second type of pylon. No, I could be wrong, but I thought there was another type of pylon, and we were going to have to make those. So I'm not sure. Maybe it's because I'm under mana instead of Botania. Yeah, because see right here, see there's a Gaia pylon, there's a Natura pylon, and there's a mana pylon. I'm pretty sure the manas are what we're going to need for the enchanter. But these pylons are pretty sweet. I can't wait to actually build one and see what we can do with it. It actually doesn't seem like it takes much to make one. From my understanding, when I was talking to Twist, one of the other guys on the server, Twisted Light, he said like 2 of these next to a regular enchantment table will give you a level 30 enchantment instead of having to have all something like it's like 22 bookshelves or something like that. You just have 2 of them pylons. Those actually aren't that expensive. I think we have enough time. I think I'm gonna make one of them real quick, guys. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Let's do that. Instead of me just showing you and telling you what I'm doing, let's actually do something in this episode. I guess last episode we did almost blow up my Ender farm by using the mystery safari nets. Gold. We'll need 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what was it? We needed. Oh, there's 1 ingot. Yeah, we'll take you. Shit. And then iron. There's 6. We'll grab that. I don't know if that'll be enough or not. If not, there's more down here at the Tinkers. I know, because we just made it in the last episode. Let's reopen the NEI here. At Britannia. Where's that pylon? Right here. So 2 mana steel, a mana diamond, and some gold. That's actually really cheap. Oh, you're a turd. There we go. There we go. So we're going to need actually 4 of these. And then we've got the 4 gold. Let's come on over here to the crafting table. Let's see if we can make some of these pylons. So it's this. It was this. And then that, right? Yeah! So now we got 2 of these pylons made. That actually went really quick. I think we have to have 4 of them. But just for fun, we'll just throw one there. Isn't that sick? Look at that. I mean, you know, the limitations of Minecraft vanilla, and then when they throw these mods in here, and you can actually start to get into some cooler shapes. I mean, that's almost round. Nothing in Minecraft is round, you know? Yeah, we'll just, for right now, we'll just throw that one right there. But I think that's pretty cool, isn't it? And we're going to have to make more of these. I believe we need 4 of them, but I'm not for sure. We can take a look real quick. We'll head on up and we'll grab the Lexica Botania. And then kind of peek at it and see what it says under the mana enchantment section. We'll back out of this. Basic mechanics, mana manipulation, what is it? Mystical items? Oh, no, wrong one. Next page. Nope, nope. Oh, what was it under? Basic mechanics? No. Mana manipulation. No. Somewhere in here. Come on, I know, I was reading it. I probably passed it and you guys are screaming at your screen. You moron, you already passed it up. That's cool, I understand. I'm not the brightest crayon in the box, fellas. Those are decoration blocks. That's the portal to the Alpham. You can actually you can make a portal to another dimension using Botania, and that's how you get more of the materials that you need to do other things like better or larger mana pools, so that your mana pools can actually hold a lot more. A force relay. What am I missing here, guys? The Runic Altar, one of Black Lotus, Flower of the... Okay, it is not there. Okay, was there another page? No, there was another page. Next one. Mana Spreader. Mana. Redstone mana star. No. Generating flora, that's all just flowers. Functional flora are flowers that serve a purpose. Which isn't what it is, it's just a block. Enchanting with mana. Okay, here we go. So we can open this up. See, it says to construct the enchanter, one requires, well, a fair amount of space, 17 obsidian blocks, 10 mystical flowers of any color, which I believe the mystical flowers are just, those are just the Botania flowers that you would have to collect to make other things. 6 mana pylons, which isn't bad. We can afford that. After seeing what the actual recipe was, we can afford that. And 1 lapis lazuli block. So that actually isn't too bad. We have everything to be able to do that. We just need to make sure that we can generate enough mana to do it. But see, there's a specific layout. This is how you set up the obsidian. You have to have the mana pylons in this area. And then you put the flowers around. You have to have flowers underneath each pylon, a flower in each one of the squares, and then a lapis lazuli block in the center. And then you can actually place, let's open that back up. You can place the whatever you would put a book. It's kind of like using an anvil to enchant something. You would take like a book with an enchantment that you want, and you would put it there, and then you'd put the item that you want to enchant on top of the lapis block. But an anvil takes that book away from you once you use it, whereas this doesn't. And one of the books that I got from Twisted Light was a soulbind book. And what the soulbind does is that I can actually bind an item to me, so even if I die, it still stays in my inventory. It's kind of like a keep inventory enchant. But it's per item, so I'd have to do it over and over and over again per item. And one of the things that I want to do it with is my pretty little wings. I don't want to lose my wings. I want to be able to keep my wings so that I can fly to wherever I died in order to be able to get my stuff back. But this Terra Steel armor, I'm soul binding that to me, buddy. I'm not losing that when I die. You know, and then some of the other items, there's some more things that I would like to do that with. I hate these wither cats, man. I am killing you right now. I am so over it. Die. Oh, you little... Okay. See, little bastards are quick once you hit them. But, anyways, guys, that is all the time that I have for this episode. I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please leave a like. Also, this just happens to be the first video that you have watched from me. Subscribe to my channel for more daily Minecraft and gaming videos. Also, I am trying to look into doing more stuff other than just the DozaCraft server. I want to maybe get into doing some more mini games. meeting back up with Ogilvy to do some more Sky Factory. I mean, he's got you know, his own life just as much as I have my own life. I've got a full-time job, so I'm trying to do this whenever I can to be able to entertain you fellas. So meeting up with him on a constant basis tends to be a little bit tough, so I'm trying to find more single-player things that I can do with you guys that don't have to just do with the server. I love playing on the server. I'm really addicted to it, actually, but I do want to have more of a variety for you guys to be able to check out. Also, any games. If you have an idea of a game that you want me to maybe do a Let's Play on, man, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you have a specific game that you want to see how I go about trying to play that game. You know, whatever, it's cool. You guys enjoy just watching the server videos? I'm all for that too. But either way, let me know. You know, post a comment. But until next time, peace. Did you ever watch The Great and Powerful Oz?
I think the only
like
Wizard of Oz thing I've ever seen is probably the Tom and Jerry ripoff.
I mean, like, were you like 100% sheltered as a kid? I mean, Jesus Christ, really?
I was just like, never watched it. I was like, man, that's stupid. Never watch that.
Oh my God. No, that's like, oh, that's prime history. I mean, I feel so sad for you.